between the Miami Dolphins and the Denver Broncos. Jason Sanders is out, ready to kick this one away. And off we go from Denver. Marvin Mims now to return it. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that. Line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Somebody got to do it. Somebody got to do it.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10. Play action with Mix. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
It's second down and 10.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, second and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Throwing on first down, Nix. Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and that's good for Broncos first down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. A tight end in motion now. Nix off the play action. He finds Ingram working downfield here. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos take a 6-0 lead right away. Well, Brock, this was the type of start we expected, right? Given the lopsided matchup we've got, now it's up to their opponents to start giving them a challenge. Keep this one competitive.
Easier said than done, and you know that Kate playing as severe underdogs on the road. How they respond on this next drive is going to be really telling for the direction this game goes.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35. Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, first and 10.
Go ahead.
Opening carry for Devon Achane. Shoots away from one. And he's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
First down.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. First down, Tunga by Loa to throw. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Throwing again. Here's Tua. Here's a screen for A-Chain. Small gain down to the 46. P.J. Locke getting there for the stop.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Third and long. They're going to throw. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It would be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here.
21G, 21, 22.
Tua out of the pistol. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. Picked off, Brandon Jones.
The 4th down pass. Intercepted. Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
1st and 10 from the 32. Nix from the gun. He's going deep this time. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion. Shotgun snap to Nix. He brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. Never let him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down.
That's a pretty cool look right there of the kind of coverage you're going to see when you play man-to-man. On that down and distance, you've got to be sharp on the outside. That DB certainly was.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. He beams one deep right side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So that brings up 4th and long.
Kate, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
Captain. Away. Joe.
They're going for it. It's Nix. He's got it to his running back. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. What a play to beat this defense on 4th down. 23 yards and a first. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Throwing again. Here's Nix. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. There's the fake. Here's Nix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that's attack may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of third down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
It's a third down give to Harvey. Moving into enemy territory. And his gain is stopped on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. So some time to maybe reconsider what to do on fourth down. That's the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. And their offense has stayed on the field to face this 4th and 2.
Bombers.
Fourth down, pass coming. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, the back's got it downfield. All the way, touchdown Denver. The Broncos pull out in front for their 13-zip. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. Extra point try now from Lutz. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Broncos double their lead to 14. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. Making some progress here. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. Tagovailoa working from the pistol. Short gain in the end to about the 36-yard line. Riley Moss with that tackle.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards. The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Downfield, this finds Waddle. At the 20. He will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins make it a one-score game in the first half. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yeah.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. You got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. On the return, here's Mims. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. We get it on the ground here with Dobbins. They'll bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Nice 24. Ready.
On second down, here's Dobbins. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
No gain on the play.
Here he is on third and short. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So they're gonna have to evaluate things now on fourth and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
From their own side, they're gonna go for this. They need about 2.
Joe.
Going for it on fourth, Nix. That one finds his man, Ingram. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That's good for our Broncos.
On first down, it's Nix. Forced out to his right. Now he takes it. Gets some space around midfield. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. First down now, ball at the 33.
Hold my son.
They fake the handoff. Now Nix. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Yeah, we hear about it all the time. A short memory, right? We hear about it with quarterbacks a lot, Kate, when they make a mistake. But it works the same way for a defense, a whole position group. You have got to flush that big play, come back and play the next play, and boy, did the defense do it there.
He hits the lane for about 7. That's going to bring up third down. Miami calls a timeout here. It's second. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Hold my son.
On third down, here's Nix. They try to set up the screen. Dobbins. He gets the first and more inside the 20. And he's finally taken down at the 7-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal.
Hold my son.
Nick's getting to stretch his legs a little bit here. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Really had to find a way to get that short completion because now you're staring at third and extra long. And that's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
Anticipating the pass, defense out there in dime. It's third and goal.
Hold my son.
Here he goes, third and long. And he's got it. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos grow their lead just before halftime. Courtland Sutton, the touchdown. Extra point try now from Lutz. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. Here's Lutz, set to kick this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Two and out from the gun. Short pass brought in. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Clock running. Dolphins will hurry to the line.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
First down. Here's Tua. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be drugged down. It looks like at that 37-yard line. Offense in a hurry up here.
That's another Dolphins. It's a gain of 17 yards.
On first down, here's Tagovailoa. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. Lucky that didn't end as an interception. And that'll bring up second down. All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on first down. To the air yet again, Tagovailoa. It's a complete to his man, Tyreek Hill. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Offense letting the clock reach 3 seconds as they take the timeouts. And they can try a field goal now before halftime. Jason Sanders leading the Dolphins field goal unit out. Ball on the left hash, 37 yards out. Sanders sends it through. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Brings in the kick at the 9. Things going well so far. Past midfield, and he's got space. Hits the 20. Touchdown! They return the kick all the way to the house. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
Well, we certainly got an exciting opening to our half with that return. And a little more excitement as they go for 2, but they come up short.
Yeah, nice for this defense after getting hit in the mouth on the return to step up and rise to the occasion. Not the way that anybody on that side wanted to come out of the locker room, but denying them the 2 points at least stabilizes things a bit. And that gives their offense a chance to answer in a moment.
And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got first and 10. They give to Dobbins to start the 3rd. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Pitching it out to Dobbins. And this is looking familiar, partner. He's dropped for a loss again. It's going to be 3rd down. These last 2 snaps, they have forced this drive to what might be its last play here, Brock, and we can confidently say there's not going to be another run here on 3rd down.
Yeah, I think it's time to let the passing game get going and really trust your quarterback here, who's got to compensate for 2 negative plays.
3rd and long for Nix. Dumps it off to his running back. Wow, they sent him backwards all 3 plays, Brock. That should pretty clearly bring out the punting unit. Let's see.
Not terribly complicated on this one. Just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
On 4th down, Broncos going to call on Jeremy Crawshaw here to punt. Collects this at the 32. And it ends up a good return for him, up past their own 40.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10.
Right here. 18. Go. Ready.
Finds him over the middle. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Pick up a 34 yards on that play. And that is the Dolphins' 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
He will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins grab the lead on their first series of the half. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the second half. It puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
And the call to go for it not rewarded as the pass falls incomplete. Sanders all set to send it away. On the return, here's Mims. Escapes a defender. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Nix. And by his back, Dobbins. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it's going to be 1st down Denver. Working quickly here.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
37. Joe.
Nix with it on 1st. Escapes the pocket. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they face 2nd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Handoff goes to Dobbins, running left. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Gets it downfield, on target to Sutton. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take the lead as Tom runs out here in the 3rd. Coolin Sutton the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single high or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
So the offense out there, and the Broncos making the call to go for 2 here.
The Broncos will line up for the 2-point conversion.
It's Nix out of the pistol. Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. Minka Fitzpatrick has got it. And he'll be taken down on the edge of his own end zone at the 2.
27, Dolphins 22.
This is the end of the 3rd quarter. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And nope, not chancing this one. Knee down for a touchback. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10.
Hey, all right, go, go. Ready.
Tagovailoa, quick throw, complete. The stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. It's a gain of 22. And it's going to be 1st down Miami. Offense up to the line fast.
43-yard line.
Ready.
Here's Achane from the pistol. And he works his way for a gain of 4. Working quickly here.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the Broncos' 39-yard line.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Ready. Ready, team. Wait, come on, 2. Stop.
He'll throw it. And this one is launched downfield. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Down a score, and they're going to go for this on 4th down.
Ready, team. Ready, 2, stay. Come on, high. Let's go.
Desperation time here. It's a big strike to Hill. And he will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take a 4th-quarter lead. Tyreek Hill the touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Tagovailoa has his offense ready for this 2-point try.
The Dolphins are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
This is caught. And he's into the end zone. Really smart call here in the 4th. Now a field goal would only tie this game.
27. Jason Sanders to kick off.
Sanders all set to send it away. On the return, here's Mims. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
Trailing by 1 score late here, Kate. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into it. Good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. And they send a man in motion. We give here to the motion man. Rolling up the sideline, now at the 40. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. They get 35 out of that play. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down. We've set it downs from 37.
37-yard line.
This will give here to Dobbins. And this drives him back at a field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Nix from the gun. Completed to his running back. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
One-yard pickup brings up.
He's back to throw. Flush down out to his left. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw. Kate, he's going to need a lot of support from his teammates after that one because he knows it. Everybody knows it. The game may have rested on that try, and that'll be one that's tough not to dwell on.
Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10.
Come on, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
First plays the design run. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. So a timeout comes in. Looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Ready. Ready, two.
Tua setting up to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That one intended for Jalen Waddle. And that brings up 3rd down.
6 yards to go.
It's safe. Go ahead.
Acham to the right. And the run will not get there. They're turned away right near that marker. Now it's 4th down. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Dolphins only up by a few. McDaniel never want to shy away from a bold call with his offense. They're going for this. Looking to throw. And they get to him on 4th down. It's a sack and a turnover on down.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. QB still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. Running left, it's Dobbins. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Again, they'll run with Dobbins. And they are going to have to face a 3rd down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock's still running.
And the Broncos
straight ahead. Here's Dobbins. That's Bounces this outside, winds up with a nice chunk of yards there as a result. It's second down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Here's Dobbins again on second down. Ooh, got him close to the line of the game. Down to the 25, third and maybe a yard. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Third and a lone yard coming up. Running it again with Dobbins. And he'll get them enough for a first down. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0.
That's good for Broncos.
Setting up to pass. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Ifatu Melifonwu with the INT.
Nixon's pass.
Well, they're in danger going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10.
Ready. Ready, team. Solo left Zion.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. So it's a win for the visiting Dolphins. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths, because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one.